Today's video is in partnership with BlockFi. If you're looking to earn some passive yield off your crypto, then go ahead and check BlockFi out. You will find a link for it in a pinned comment and the description of this video. You can earn up to 7.5% paid in Bitcoin per year into your account. So that is massive. So go ahead and check it out. So in today's video, we will be checking out Chiliz and doing some price analysis on both USDT and the BTC pairings, and have a look at some key levels that we could use as an investment area, or even some take profit regions on the way up, and maybe even a bit of a trade setup. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. Right, so welcome to the channel. What I want to do is start off by just looking at Bitcoin first. Just having a look at which will give us a good feel for the market sentiment, and then I'll jump into Chiliz. So market sentiment here for Bitcoin is bullish weekend. We have not had a bullish weekend for as far as I can remember. I mean, for the course of the last 6 to 8 months, it's been pretty much bearish throughout the weekends. We've had some major sells, but this weekend, it started a Friday afternoon, it did well, and then it's just maintained that level above here. I mean, today, it's 4th of July today, Independence Day. Happy 4th of July to any Americans over here on this video. We have pushed through this EQ, this mid-range here. So if you're looking at this entire range, we've got a high range, a low range, and this is the EQ. This is bang on 35k, and what I was looking for was a closure above that. On the daily time frame, let's look at this. Nice daily bullish engulfing candle. We really need to take these 2 wicks out here at 36k for that to be engulfing, but so far it is looking good. We have used that 61% retracement level as a nice bouncing area, but yeah, I'm looking for a nice daily closure above here, potentially maybe up to this region, but let's wait and see. So far so good. I'm looking to target 38k over the course of the next week, and then hopefully go up and test that 41k region there. So in terms of what I feel about the market is good weekend. Hopefully we can maintain that momentum throughout this week, and our cryptos can really start to push on. I just want to have a look at something on the different chart I'm using. Yeah, we had a buy signal down here. This is a market cipher, so that for me is good so far. In terms of 4 hour time frame, looking good. Let's just have a look on the daily. Yeah, we had a bit of a bullish signal here too, so all in all, things are looking good. We had a buy signal down here, which has materialized quite nicely. So going back to this, Chiliz is a project we're going to be looking at. I'll look at this in the USDT pair first, start on the daily, and then work his way down. So I've got these levels here. This is a high range, this is a low range, which we've wicked here down at 16 cent, and then this is a mid-range at around 25 cent. What I need to do is close above that. Just looking at RSI, it's around about 45, so we've got plenty of room to grow up there. And dropping into a 4 hour, this is where we do most of the TA. So we've had a good push. I mean, all the way from this bottom spike down here in terms of price jump, we have done a 46% rise, which is quite decent. We need to get above 25 cent. Currently trading at 24.6 cent, so not a million miles off. But what I want to do is first up just have a look at a few investment levels. I might look at my hourly actually, because this is starting to look a little bit bullish. So we'll look at this. This is a bottom move to the top move there. We have done a 50% retracement, so that dip may be over. Usually when I'm looking for buys, if you take for example, let's get rid of that. If you're ever looking for buys and you're looking on Fibonacci levels, you target the bottom of that move there to the top, and you would look around that 50% to 61%, and it's close to done that. So for me, that buy zone is out of question, and that buy zone is out of question. So go back onto a 4 hour, we'll do it over the entire move. So if you're looking at this bottom here to the top, I would be looking at buys around this region here, 23 to 23.6 cent. We've already wicked it once, but there's always that possibility it could come down. So you're looking at this entire move here. Let's see if we can come back down, test this region, and then go up and test that 25 cent region. But see how Monday opens up tomorrow. I mean, the markets are looking good. If Bitcoin does manage to stay above 35k, that might drag the altcoins up over the course of the next few days. But let's monitor that. Potentially place some buy orders down at 23.6 cent, and hopefully might get lucky and pick some cheap crypto up down at those levels down there. And then in terms of take profits, depends really. If we drop down to here, then you're looking at taking profits at 24 cent, 25 cent. But if this move continues, we get no pullback. I mean, we have pullbacks on the way, but if this entire move, then you're looking to really close above it and then take profits at this region here. 26, 25.8 cent region, I think, is a first good level. Because, I mean, if you just look at this area around here, that is a decent area of liquidity where you would expect it to be a lot of sell orders. I think, though, if we do break above that, then the entire market will have spun around and then we will be able to start looking at these regions. But so far, if we're looking for take profit regions, we've got 25.1 cent. And then within this range, between 26 and 25.8 cent, I think could be a decent area for you to potentially sell some crypto and then maybe accumulate. So if you're looking for a breakup, a rejection off there, retest of this region and then push up. But so far, I can't see us busting through that straight away. I think that will hold up as some decent resistance there. So look for rejections out of there to maybe fill back up at 25 cents. So that's that pair covered. Let's have a look at the Chiliz BTC pair, which has been pretty boring and sideways really. I mean, not much. Let's have a look at this on the daily. Yeah, it's just in a constant downtrend, isn't it? I mean, we've had a few wicks to the upside, but if you're looking in terms of trend lines, that is your trend there. We'll put that right down to there. So we've had these wicks that have rejected off that trend line, I mean, close to 4 times, and then this is a bottom level. So if you're looking for buys, I would buy anywhere within this region. I mean, always there's that possibility that Bitcoin can go in a run. So we're currently at 35k now. If BTC goes on a run to 40, 45k, ultimately that will take it out on the Satoshi pairs, and you might get some orders filled back down here at 533 Satoshis. I would place some orders down there because I think there's a good chance that could happen. Also, if you're just looking at this region around here, lots of wicks in there. So, I mean, we're currently within our area now. Maybe ladder some down from, I mean, you could say bottom out wick from 662 all the way down to 525. I think you could have a good chance of getting some orders filled in there. But in terms of what we need to look for a breakout, we need to monitor his price really, because I think we could do something like this. Potential breakdown there, and we're looking for a breakout of this trend, probably a retest of it and then push on. But that's a way off yet. That's a few months in the future. So looking at prices now, we need to really target buys within this range. I think if you get buys down here, I think that will be a solid place to look at targeting. Obviously, if we break to the upside and we're looking to break through 793 close term, short term should I say, around 800 sats could be the first major area to potentially push through. But that's a little bit of a setup there. Buys within this range all the way down here, and then if we're looking for a breakout, maybe a longer breakout once we come on a retest of that trend line. But like I say, that's still quite a far way off now. Let's just have a look back onto this other chart as well. We'll have a look at Chiliz all on this chart and have a look at the cipher. This is not a proper market cipher. This is the free one by Vu Manchu. So I was looking at this in terms of buy zones. We've had a bit of a dot there, so which could indicate potential upwards direction. We had a bullish sign back then. Usually, if you're looking at these green dots or red dots, they give the best indicators. But looking on there, we've had a nice green dot down here, which has pretty much didn't materialize. Let's have a look at some of the 4 hour. Yeah, we had a nice buy signal down. So if you look at this green dot down here, which is pretty much the bottom there, so if you manage to buy there on a trade, you'll be in some nice profit there. So all in all, things are looking okay in the market. We've had a little bit of upwards momentum across the Bitcoin, the major, and I think Ethereum is pretty much leading this charge at a minute, up at 2300, so that's looking good. And hopefully over the course of the next 2 weeks we can start to see a nice recovery in alts, because I've been buying them over the course of the last few weeks up nicely. Let's see if we can maintain that momentum and pick up some more traction, because we have been in sleeper city over the last 2 months. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.